All right, so now that we know how to tune a guitar, let's talk about how we are going to hold the guitar. So I'm going to grab mine right here. In general, for an acoustic guitar like this, most players are going to play by putting this little notch, this sloped area here, and rest it on so I'm right-handed, this is going to be on my right leg. If you're left-handed, roughly it'll be the same kind of deal, but left-handed, left leg, resting like that. And I should note that if you are playing as a left-handed player, there are left-handed guitars that are made specifically for left-handed players. And so it's not just as simple as flipping over the guitar like that. The strings are reversed and they're made and balanced in a way that is ideal for left-handed players. So again, I have it resting on my dominant side on that leg, my right leg. And so in this position, I have it on my leg and I have the back of the guitar resting up on along my torso, like this part. So I'm going to kind of hug the guitar a little bit, and I use my right arm to kind of come over here and help keep the guitar in place. And so the way this sets up for me now is I can keep my feet nice and flat on the floor, and the guitar is comfortable right here. The neck is pointed, it's sloped upward just a little bit, and it's going to help keep my left hand, my fretting hand, in close to my body. But in general, you want to play with as good a posture as you can, whether you're sitting down or standing up. So if I'm sitting down, I have the guitar resting here, and want to feet on the floor, back up nice and straight, and I'm here ready to go. My right arm is supported by the guitar. My left arm is kind of hanging freely, but as you can see, it's coming pretty much straight down my side. So as I put my hand onto the guitar, onto the fretboard to play, the guitar isn't pointing out to where I have to really reach out to play. You want your fretting arm to rest pretty comfortably and kind of straight down the side of your body. And what this is going to do, it's going to keep your body in a good position where you can play comfortably and sustainably and not have any injuries along the way. Guitar's a fun thing, it should not be a painful thing. So that's holding the guitar. In some future videos, we'll talk specifically about how to strum, or how to finger pick, strum with your thumb, strum with a pick, and also how to fret notes on the guitar itself. But for now, we'll just use this kind of general framework in mind. One thing I should point out is that the position of the guitar shouldn't change in any significant way between whether you are sitting or standing. In both cases, your feet are going to be flat on the ground. Little easier to remember that when you're standing up. Some players will, they'll rest a foot up or kind of slouch back, and this might feel comfortable at the time, but in general, you just want to stay straight up and down. Now, I'm going to stand up here, my head's going to disappear. So I don't have a strap on this guitar right now, but I can still keep it supported. I wouldn't want to do that for an extended period of time, but this is basically where I would be playing if I were standing up. and I would have a strap that would go around my shoulder to help support the guitar, keep it in place. But as you can see, it's going to be here if I'm standing, and if I sit down, it stays basically in the same part of my body. It might move around just a little bit, but in general, the guitar is going to be positioned in roughly the same place, whether you're standing or sitting. So we'll keep that in mind as we move forward and talk about some other concepts like picking and fretting notes. See you next time.